Why doesn't Caitlin Clark have her own shoe already? Calls mount against Nike as Indiana community outraged over latest Kobe Bryant tribute. This was never a long shot. There is no athlete more suited for Nike than Caitlin Clark. To be honest, CC and the shoewear company go hand in hand. Nike stood by the Iowa alum during her insanely successful collegiate career, signing a name, image, and likeliness deal with the star. And when she was on the verge of going pro, Clark signed a huge 8-year, $28 million contract with the footwear company. And she didn't disappoint either. Her rookie year was record-breaking. She even finished in top 5 voting for MVP. However, fans are beginning to wonder when Nike plans on releasing Clark's signature shoe. Obviously, we've had chatter around a shoe line for CC for a while now, but nothing solid has happened. Nike has been focusing on reigning MVP A'ja Wilson and her own line first, which is finally slated for release in May. But Caitlin Clark is not going unnoticed by the footwear company, no sir. The Indiana Fever star is in their minds for sure as they schedule the release of a familiar line. Caitlin Clark is getting her own player edition Kobes. Recently, Nike announced 2 new shoes paying tribute to Kobe Bryant, and Caitlin Clark is a huge part of the equation. They are releasing special player edition Kobe 5 and 6 proto-PEs that were made for the Indiana Fever star on June 1 and October 1, respectively. Even with the release of the Kobe Proto series, fans are questioning the delay in announcing Caitlin Clark's own line of shoes. She's arguably the biggest star in the WNBA, and for her to not have her own shoe is a tragedy. Let's find out exactly what they are saying. The people love Caitlin Clark, we all know that. And with the delay in announcing her signature line of shoes, fans aren't exactly happy with Nike right now. Social media exploded after the Kobe's announcement, questioning why CC is being overlooked by the company. A few fans had concerns in the comments of the Nike announcement on Instagram. Why doesn't she have her own shoe already? A user asked in the comments section, and it was a common sentiment. People were giving due love to Kobe, but they needed to know why CC is shoeless. Love the Kobes, but she should get her own line. Noticeably, Nike has shifted its focus onto women's sports this year. Their So Win Super Bowl ad campaign was a huge success and featured stars like Clark and A'ja Wilson. However, the entire reason for their shift is due to dwindling interest in sales. NBA agent Nate Jones expressed his disapproval on X, by far the biggest/most box office athlete in the women's game, having 2 PEs for another signature line instead of her own signature line is Exhibit A of why Nike is a mess. Caitlin is lightning in a bottle. You expedite a signature, he said, pointing out how a Clark signature would just make sense right now with her popularity and fame. And fans agreed. The replies to his post were filled with similar sentiments. Nike sucks. Stop fooling around and just release Caitlin Clark's signature shoes/logos/merchandise already, cowards. A fan said on X, All-Star Weekend is coming up in Indianapolis this season and fans want a signature line before it. I hope her signature is ready by ASW in Indy. There is no doubt that a Caitlin Clark line will go crazy. The level of fandom and following that she has is sure to make the shoe an immediate hit. However, it remains to be seen how long Nike will hold out before announcing it. Still, fans are excited and curious to see what happens next.